I recently did a video about Harpoon tap handle, and I wanted to do a video about a different one. May have done this before in the past, but gonna cover a bit of this anyway. So this is a Harpoon IPA tap handle. There's a couple of things that are fairly notable with this. One of the items is the color. So this is pretty much the traditional color for the Harpoon IPA tap handle. So you will see this kind of orange color when you do have the Harpoon IPA. Great way to spot it if it's on the bar. If it's actually on a tap faucet, etc., is to look for that orange color. And then, of course, as you can notice here, it does have this custom phenol. So this is a Harpoon style phenol, which is just an absolutely lovely touch. There are a couple of things that are worth noting about that phenol that I'll point out in a couple of moments. One of the things I did want to mention here is the size of this tap handle. So this is one of their smaller ones, but it's also one of their modern smaller ones. So with their slightly older ones, they were actually a little bit taller than this one, and it would have a slightly different shape. So it would angle out and then come to an edge and then have a more drastic rounding and shape down. So this one you'll notice here is a little bit more curved before we actually get this to this rounded top portion. And also on top of that, the actual size of it. So you'll notice it's about the size of my palm, size of my hand, and this one is one of their modern ones. With these, you'll also notice that the logo and the sticker, those are done, or the logo and the name, those are a sticker item. So you can see right there that it's a little bit raised, so that indicates that this is a sticker that goes on. And then depending upon the actual tap or how it's produced, then they will actually do a layer over it to make sure that it's staying on there well. So with their older ones, a lot of those were just a simple applied sticker. Some of their more modern ones, you'll notice that they've done a little bit more with it to make sure that it's on there firmly and securely. Down here, you'll notice that this is a insert type of threading. This is the 3/8/16, so it's going to go on your standard tap handle or tap faucet. And another thing I did want to point out with the phenol here is that you will see different versions of this phenol. This one, I believe, is just a single unit phenol. With some of their older ones, you could actually unscrew the hook portion, and then this was a separate portion here. It's also worth noting with these ones that sometimes they'll have there's different ways that the phenols will be. Sometimes the phenol will screw in, and then other times you'll actually have a threaded rod in the center that this will screw in. So it's kind of like a female portion for the phenol and then a male portion that's coming out, a little bit like a dropped in or recessed hanger bolt. And that is the common practice for the Harpoon ones. It's also worth noting as well with the Harpoon ones, I believe a lot of them are actually produced in-house. I don't know if they've gone out of their own production for their more recent ones, but I believe that they would actually do them up in New Hampshire, not New Hampshire, Vermont, that they were actually producing them out of. But just great tap handle, really love the design, good coloring, good logo design, all of those items. So hope you guys enjoy that. That is the Harpoon IPA tap handle, and this is the modern style.